Three times the charm, right? All right, welcome to the new Moon Scorpio reading. All right, so getting into it. Number one, I went through some of the transits, but in conjunction with Mars, the new moon will take place in the last decan of Scorpio, which is a Scorpio as you could probably get. Kind of elusive energy as well. That's what I'm picking up with this Neptune at 18 degrees. We're cutting through a lot of, if you're choosing to, cutting through a lot of illusions and seeing things for what they really are and being in support of the raw, undying truth and letting the things die that are not sufficient for a better world. Okay, so first place we have is Destiny, the Yod 48, which breaks down to a 3. So we're definitely receiving Empress energy. This Yod card talks about letting things be the way that they are, getting through the hard part to get to the good part, going through your season of no's so you can see the season of yes and what it means to you. This card also talks about whatever is meant to be will be. Sometimes we try to avoid things that we don't want to experience, but we end up experiencing the truth in our destiny anyway. And with the Empress here clarifying this, to me symbolizes we all have a destiny to be important, that is important, to be abundant. 3, to be beautiful, to be giving of ourselves. And we may avoid trying to give certain things or certain information because Uranus is in Taurus. So we might try to avoid getting or giving certain types of information because we want to be presentable, we want to look presentable. But the truth is, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid your greatness, and you can't avoid sharing information that might make you feel less than, but actually shows how strong you actually truly are. In the number 2 position, what we should avoid, it talks about 11th house, 11th house friends, associates, the number 8 here, with the 35, and we got the 6 of wands. So definitely could be, learning to avoid or walk away gracefully with the 6 of wands from friendships or bonds or associations that really have no, equal balance to who and what you are due to become. Mercury being in its 12th house position from the sun, which is now in the 3rd decan, allows us to deeply go into the subconscious realms and go through your psychology, study what types of friends that you've been associating with or attracting or wanting to attract in your life, and how it has given you a sense of pride in who you are, or a sense of pride in what you want to be, and how is that equal to, greater than, or less than the road that you are destined to take. Number 2 talks about what to avoid. We do want to avoid putting too much emphasis on connections, association, and friendships, because we alone have the power to conquer anything that we choose, and we don't need an audience in order to do it. That's number 1, especially with these two being opposing energies. Leo has an audience here in his victory, but the victory, doesn't have to be won just because you have an audience, just because you have friends. Sometimes we do have to go at it alone, and the true friendships we're meant to have will come along with the journey. Now, what we should do, Aquarius, I know in the number 5 here, the 23, what we should do is use what we know, utilize what we know, and gun it Eight of Wands. Utilize what you know and gun it. Now, this card talks about, fast movement, things being done swiftly, long distance communication, long distance travel. And it may not be a physical long distance travel. It can actually even be like something really simple, like using, astral traveling, or just opening your mind up to different philosophies about life that allows you to move ahead in the physical world. We definitely want to start reconnecting with what we know and not utilize so much what other people want us to know or what other people think is best for us, even if it is good advice. Not all advice given should be taken. Allow what you know to be what you use to get you quicker to what it is that you want to do, spirit allowing. So the outcome card is Aries I am number 13, which breaks down to a 4. Friday is the Friday the 13th. A lot of fear has been instilled in us to believe that Friday the 13th has some type of demonic reference, when really that day has a lot to do with celebrating the divine feminine energy that we all possess. And that dark energy comes from the source, nature, and understanding that we are nature. And this is the God right here, I am. Do you know who you are? Do you know what God you serve? Do you know what spiritual natures you possess within you that you naturally acquired through your trip here, that you are supposed to be utilizing to gain more of your destiny, helping other people to walk down their destiny, which helps you further get to your greatest good. And we have the King of Cups here, Scorpio energy yet again. Now Aries is a component of Scorpio, the Mars portion, a part of Scorpio that allows them to act. However, never forget the water side as well, Pluto, which is the subconscious part that makes Scorpio and not Aries. So we're definitely going to be comfortably sitting in our emotions with knowing who we are, because first of all, you got to know, and then you can just truly be. So allow yourself to be. Hold your cup upright. Definitely allow things to come up and come down. Allow the waves to run amok. Stay calm, be peaceful, whatever the chaos may be in the world, because you have to be in control of yourself. You have to learn how to understand and establish emotional boundaries with others and not allow them to just take whenever they want to, and it can be associates, friends, of course, but as well, the bigger picture, the bigger message here is know who you are, know what you are, and don't break. Bend, but don't break. Water is very fluid, it is flexible, but it is persistent. Always persistent. It carves mountains, and you see how great those are. So yet again, allow your destiny to unfold. Allow yourself to be great. Number 2, don't allow associations or friendships to determine what your victory in life will be, because you already know what you should be going after, and knowing that allows you to be comfortable with who you are. That King of Cups energy, being kind to another person, costs you nothing, because you're secure within yourself. You don't have to take from other people, but you can certainly give to them, and allow that energy exchange to unfold in security, in stability, emotional intelligence. All right, so this is definitely going to be a new moon. Definitely any rituals you can do, writing petitions, things like that for this new beginning. Just be very aware that the eclipse season is approaching. The next moon cycle is the eclipse season. So normally they suggest not to do anything ritualistically regarding the eclipse season, because changes will happen regardless of what you do. So definitely do all you can to stay grounded and focused on continuing to blossom your lotus flowers. And I am available for readings, pre-recorded readings, as you can read on my website, luminescence6.org. You can book with me, and I will definitely get back with you. Email lovely6energy@gmail.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Luminescent, Instagram, Luminescent6. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And remember who you are. Peace.